What's up guys, Bootmod3 back here with another video. Welcome back to the channel. I did want to thank you guys for 730 subscribers. That means so much to me. You guys are awesome. We're really close to 1,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you, so thank you guys so much. With that being said, once I do hit 1,000 subscribers, I do plan on launching some merchandise. If you guys watched my last video, you probably noticed a logo in the bottom corner. That's the logo that I came up with. So let me show you guys what that looks like. So as you guys just saw, that's my logo that I came up with, and obviously I had to put it on the back of my vehicle, so I think it looks pretty dope. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you guys think I should launch some merchandise, if not, would you guys rock it? Let me know. And with that being said, let's hop in today's video. So if you guys couldn't tell from the intro with all the pops, today's video will be on how I flashed my BMW with boot mode. Shout out to Extreme Powerhouse. They're actually the ones that I ordered boot mode from. They are a vendor for pro tuning freaks. I'm glad that they were able to get it out to me as soon as possible, and so let's get right into it. So before you flash with boot mode, there are a few things you'll be needing. Now if you're doing it with an OBD to Ethernet cable, you can do it straight from your laptop, but boot mode is currently in the process with coming up with a way to do it from your phone. You can already do it from your phone through a beta, and it works pretty well from my experience. But in that case, if you would like to flash your car from your phone, you will need an Ethernet to Lightning cable if you have an iPhone, and I'm pretty sure they do make Ethernet to Android. I don't know what you guys use, but I'm pretty sure they make a cable for that as well. So let me go ahead and show you guys the one I have. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. I went ahead and ordered this from Amazon. I will leave a link in the description below. So on one side, you'll see this is where you hook up the Ethernet connection, and then if you follow the cable on the other side, as you can see, that is the Lightning cable that you're going to put into your iPhone. So now that we've gone over everything you need, let's go ahead and plug in the OBD cord to your car and open up boot mode. So as you guys just saw, you're going to plug in your OBD cable right there. You're going to take this Ethernet cable and then plug it in to the adapter on this side of the Lightning port, just like that. Make sure it clicks into place, and then you're going to plug this portion in to your phone. So once you have everything connected, to actually flash your vehicle, it's going to need to be in accessory mode. So go ahead and press the start stop button once. Now something to note, once your car is in accessory mode, you want to make sure that you're turning off everything to conserve energy. It is recommended, highly recommended, that you connect your battery, your vehicle, to a charger. But if you do not do that, then just try to cut as much power as possible. So turn off your air, turn off your lights, and just make sure that any unnecessary energy is not being used. So now that I've turned off my air, turned off my lights, let's go ahead and hop into boot mode. Another thing you want to remember when flashing, you want to make sure, I know it sounds weird, but you want to make sure you have your seatbelt on even though you're not going anywhere, just for the simple fact that the way BMWs are made, putting your seatbelt on prevents certain computers from falling asleep, and so you don't want any of the computers falling asleep while you're flashing your car. You want everything to run smoothly, and you want to have a nice clean flash, so just make sure you put your seatbelt on. Now if you are using a laptop, you are going to want to download the software, whether you have a Mac or a Windows. As soon as you connect your laptop, it'll say at the top to download the software. So just download whichever one you'll need, because that's the software you're going to need to actually flash your car from your laptop. So I'll just go ahead and screen record and show you guys exactly what I'm doing. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to open boot mode. Since I don't have a laptop, the beta I was telling you about is going to have to be ran through Test Flight. So if you don't already have Test Flight, download Test Flight and then get the boot mode app through Test Flight. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is open up Test Flight and then open up boot mode. So once you're on boot mode, if you don't already have an account, you're going to want to create a new account with your email and the activation code that they send you. But since I already have an account, I'm just going to go ahead and sign in. And as you can see from this screen, it'll show you your VIN number, and it will say it should say OBD connected. So if you don't have any maps whatsoever, what you're going to want to do is go to the OTS maps, which stands for off the shelves maps, and you'll see a list of all the maps that you can get. And when I say maps, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's pretty much just the software that you're flashing your car with. It's called a map. So as far as maps, if you just buy the regular like basic Pro Tuning Freaks boot mode flash, you will get one off the shelf tune for free. So you get to pick one you want, and then that's the only one you'll get. If you pay an extra $50, you'll get all these maps that you see right now. So you'll get stage 1 91 octane, stage 1 93 octane, ACN 91, E30 octane. So pretty much for the 50 extra bucks, you get all of these maps, which I would definitely recommend. That's what I did, just so that way if you ever want to switch it up, you can. So I definitely think it's worth it for the 50 extra bucks just to get all the maps, because at the same time, once you get an intercooler and all the bolt-ons you need, you can go stage 2. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna select the map that you want to flash. So in my case, I'm gonna go stage 1 93 octane. So you select that, and then I already have it downloaded, but you're gonna want to click get tune. So you'll see this red button and it says get tune. You're gonna click that. It'll download your map to your phone or your laptop, whatever you're using. So once you've downloaded the map you'd like, you're gonna go back to menu, and then you're going to press my maps. And so you'll see on my screen I have stock tune, stage 1 93 octane. Stage 1 93 octane is the one I want, so I'm gonna go ahead and press that one. And then you'll see this screen, and it will say flash at the bottom. Before you do that, I do recommend looking at the top right hand corner and clicking on configure. And what this is going to let you do, this is going to let you control your burbles, how aggressive you want them, how long you want them, in sport mode, in regular mode, or in comfort mode. So what you can do is click on exhaust burbles and go to custom. My screen's already set up for that. But you can select OEM, OTS, original, or you can even disable the burbles if you don't want that. If you just want the performance with no burbles, that's completely okay. You can do that as well. But who gets boot mode and doesn't want burbles? I mean, come on now. So I went ahead and selected custom. I just got it, so I just kind of started playing around with everything. But a lot of people do like playing around in this menu, just so that way you can get the burbles exactly how you want them. So you can go through and select the duration in sport mode, the aggression in sport mode. Minimum and maximum speed is when you'll get burbles. So if you don't want to get burbles, you know, going 20 miles per hour, you can set that up to where you won't get burbles that low, and vice versa. If you don't want to get burbles past a certain point, like if you don't want to get burbles on the highway going 70, 65 miles per hour, you can make it lower than that so you won't get burbles on the highway. Minimum and maximum RPMs, pretty much the same as minimum and maximum speed. You can set it up to where you don't get burbles at a certain RPM range. So once you've gone through that, there's some more options down below. There's a GTS startup roar. I have that on. Pretty much what that is, your car naturally goes up to about, I want to say 1500 RPMs when it starts up. From my experience, my car, every time I start my car now, it goes up to about 2000, and it sounds a little bit more aggressive. Max cooling mode, I haven't played around with that. I'm pretty sure that's for when you have an aftermarket intercooler, which I do not, so I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Cold start, if you have a catless downpipe, you won't need cold start, because pretty much a cold start is to heat up your catalytic converter. So if you want to have that off, because say you like live in an apartment complex and you don't want your car to be extra loud every morning, you can actually turn the cold start off. So that way your car is pretty much silent. I actually tried it out. Your car kind of sounds like an electric car. It's kind of weird. You start up your car and you can't even tell if it's really on, to be honest. So I went ahead and left that OEM. You know, I still like that roar that my car gives every time I start it. And I don't live in an apartment complex or anything like that, so I'm not too worried about that. As far as the cold start RPM, you can set your RPMs to whatever you would like while your car is cold starting. It even says it's recommended in most situations to just leave it OEM, so I haven't touched that either. Exhaust flaps, you can have them open all the time, closed, whatever you'd like. OEM, original. I have mine open. When I got my dual exhaust installed, it had no spot to plug in the flap connector as far as the Valvetronic exhaust, so mine have been open, so I just selected open. Speed limiter, I went ahead and turned that off, so no limit. So pretty much some cars come with like governors, so where that you can't go to its full potential, and as far as speed, I went ahead and turned that off. So now whenever I push my car, if I would like to go top speed, if I ever was in Mexico or something like that, then I could go the top speed of the vehicle. So the catalytic monitors, the check engine light, if you have a catless downpipe and you get that check engine light, which I do, go ahead and click off or select off on that one, so that way it'll get rid of that check engine light for you. At this point, once you're done configuring your boot mode, you're gonna want to save changes, and then you'll see success. Okay, go back to your map, and then you're gonna want to press flash. So once you press flash, it will say press here to flash now. You're gonna click it again. It will tell you, warning, battery charger is highly recommended. Turn headlights, fan off, plug. Just like what I told you guys earlier, just make sure you're turning everything off to conserve battery if you're not hooked up to a charger. Once you do that, go ahead and hit flash. It'll say please wait. Now mind you, my screen, it'll probably go a little faster just because I've already flashed my car, but for you guys that are flashing for the first time, it is going to take about 3 to 5 minutes to completely flash. So your numbers will go up a little slower, but for those of you that have already flashed your car, it won't take too long. Now when you flash your vehicle, you will see a whole bunch of warnings come up. I don't know if you guys can see that, and then you'll see it on here as well. And you'll hear all these noises, but don't worry, that's completely normal. So just wait it out, and then once your car's done being flashed, all that will go away, so don't worry about that. All right, and then you'll see success, stage 1 93 octane flash successful. It says please turn off your ignition and then wait 5 seconds before you start your car. So I press OK. What I do is I turn off my vehicle. So you're just gonna press the start stop once. I unplug the OBD. And I know it says wait 5 seconds, but the first time I flashed my vehicle, I waited about 20 seconds just to be sure. You know, I didn't want anything crazy going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug my phone as well and set this to the side. And now that it's been about 30 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and start the vehicle. I want you guys to try to listen for the GTS roar, because it does make a difference. And I'll go ahead and show you guys my RPMs as I start my car, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So here we go. Y'all saw that? And once my car is warm, it'll actually burble upon startup, which I think is dope. GTS roar is definitely the way to go. If you don't have the cold start off, GTS roar is definitely the way to go. So once you've done that and you're getting no warning lights, nothing crazy, nothing sounds funky going on with your car, then you've successfully flashed your car with boot mode. So let me go ahead and give you guys some exhaust notes. I don't even know if my mic caught that. It was probably like too loud for my mic to handle. But as you can see, my car's a little loud. I'll probably end up changing the aggression in comfort and sport, because sport sounds like, it literally sounds like fireworks or gunshots. This is ridiculous. I can't even put into words. I'm lost for words right now just on how crazy it makes the vehicle sound. It sounds so good. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go on a little drive and let you guys know as far as performance, how it feels from, you know, the stock tune. All right guys, so I'm leaving the parking garage now, and right off the bat you can hear some burbles, but right off the bat you can definitely tell that the performance has definitely increased. I would go as far as say dramatically. At first it was kind of hard to feel in the lower gears, because this car is already quick in those lower gears. You can definitely feel it on the top end. It's just ridiculous on the amount of power increase that you have, and the burbles that you get while driving is ridiculous. Man, I feel like everyone is looking at me, man. Like, that's crazy. It's just nice to be driving through the city and your car's burbling, popping, and like all eyes are on you. Like, it's ridiculous. Like an unexplainable feeling. And right now I'm in comfort mode. That's what's crazy, you know? But yeah, you definitely feel it. I'm in sport mode now. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little punch and see, so I can show you guys. Yes, you definitely feel it. Once again, I can't even explain the feeling. It is just ridiculous. It's crazy how much just a flash tune can just liven up your car, liven up your engine, and just give you that extra power. Alright Alright guys, and that wraps up today's video. If you liked it, please go ahead and smash that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I plan on doing more videos with boot mode and just, you know, configuring the settings and all that, so a lot more to come. Thank you guys again for the 730 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys, and once again, let me know about that merchandise. If you guys want to see me launch some merchandise with my logo, please let me know. Boot mode, thank you so much. Shout out to Pro Tuning Freaks. Shout out to Extreme Powerhouse for getting me the tune. This is probably my favorite mod. I'm ecstatic. This needs to be one of the first things you guys are doing, because it completely changes your car, and I am super happy with the results. So with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Stay up and stay safe. Peace.